My brother insults my mom unprovoked. He speaks to her however he likes. I senior him with 3 years. He'll be 24 this year. We traveled for Christmas and he insulted her one time, and it was just the two of them at home. We all went out. He even blocked her way and was ready to fight. My mom had to call us and we told her what to do so as not to escalate the issue so he won't injure her. My mom cursed him that day and she said she won't revoke it. She said that was the height of it. My dad knows my brother doesn't respect her and he turns a blind eye to it. He enables him on his bad behavior. It's not like he's exempted from my brother's insults. My brother have pushed him down sometime. We separated the fight before it got worse, but he enables him a lot just because he doesn't like my mom. The reason is just because of another woman in the village. They are having an affair, which a lot of people know, and he has since refused to stay away from her. He never sees any opportunity to talk down about my mom. This has been going on for 5 or 6 years now. A lot of people have been called to settle the issue, but once you don't stand with him, you are automatically his enemy. He will call you an illiterate. If you are illiterate, he will call you an educated illiterate. Sometimes the issues we have takes a toll on us, the children. He is 76. He married late, but we've been enduring it for so long. It is well. Alright, this was just a story. There's no question attached to it, right? But I have one or two to say concerning this issue. You see, when a child grows up and turns out to be so disrespectful towards his or her parents, it means that a lot of things went wrong with that child's upbringing. It could be either from his parents or from the friends that he keep or from the society he was exposed to. Either he or she, like, it's not a gender-based something now, it's a general issue. So it could be a lady, it could be a guy, it could be a he, it could be a she, right? But when a child grows and begins to disrespect his parents or her parents, it means that something went wrong along the way. And one thing I usually tell people is that it's one thing to give birth, right? But the hard work doesn't stop at giving birth. The real work starts when you have to train the child. The reason why we have a lot of people, a lot of children, a lot of people becoming nuisance in the society. We hear about kidnapping, we hear about armed robbery, we hear about a lot of things. Why? Is it that those people don't have parents? Of course they have parents, but why is it that they have turned out to be what they are today? And why are their parents not talking to them about it? Or why can't their parents make them stop? Even if the parents are talking to them about it, why can't the parents make them stop? The problem starts from the family unit and then it spread to the society. So the hard work doesn't stop at giving birth to a child. In fact, I think the hardest work is in training up that child, right? So when a child grows up and start becoming a problem to the society or to the home, it shows that either there was a problem with the family unit of that child. Maybe the child grew up in a dysfunctional home, in a home that was filled with so much problem. There was no love, or the parents just decided not to train the child, or even the parents might be training the child, but the child can probably be exposed to bad friends or people in the society that just lead them the wrong way, right? One thing I would say is that the biggest training you can give to a child is the examples you showed to that child. If you as a parent, you are not showing a child good examples, then it will be difficult for the child to follow whatever you say to that child. But when you as a parent, you are teaching that child by example, then it becomes a lot easier. It might not be as easy as you would expect, but then it still won't be as difficult. Why? Because it will be easier for the child to obey instruction. It will be easier for the child to just, in fact, children just like to copy what they see their parents do. So if a guy, obviously is from a child that you grow into being a grown-up person, being a guy or a lady, right? Is the reason why I'm using a child now, because training starts from children, right? So if a child grows up to see the parents always fighting, or the father always disrespecting the mom, or the mom always disrespecting the father, then there's a high probability that that child will grow up to disrespect his or her parent, or even disrespect people around them. So what the child sees is likely what the child will grow to become, right? So in this case now, this guy said the brother has been a serious problem in the home. He insults the mom, he talks to the mom anyhow, and even at times he doesn't spare his own dad too. And the guy said that the dad indulge him. The dad doesn't say anything to him. So you see, for that guy to get to this point where he can even push the dad to fall down, or insult the mom, or the guy was even ready to beat the mom, it shows that right from time there was a problem with the upbringing of that child. Right from time, it shows that the man did not handle his home well enough, right? So I would say that parent has a lot to do in how, like, parents contribute a lot to how their children turns out, right? And sometimes the parents try to do their best, but these children just turn out to be bad. In those situations, you can't really blame the parent for what has become of their children. But one thing I would advise, or one thing I would encourage all parents, I'm not yet a parent, but I know I'm going to be a parent very soon by the grace of God. So one thing I would advise parents is that, number one, if you want to teach your children, if you want to bring up your children, the most effective way to bring up your children is by first showing them examples, good examples, by the things you do, how you talk to your partner, all of those things. Children see them, children notice them. So as they are seeing you do, they would want to copy you, and that is how they grow up to either become responsible children or become irresponsible children. And if you are a parent who indulge your children when they do something wrong, you don't correct them immediately, our advice, or I will plead with you to start correcting your children. I'll plead with you to start correcting your children when they do something wrong. Don't ignore the things they do. Don't say because they are children. No, do your part by correcting them as much as possible. And also, if you are a child, the Bible says that children, honor your father and your mother, so that your days will be long in the land that the Lord your God has given unto you. So one of the ways that guarantees long life, that the Bible promise that guarantees long life, is by honoring our parents. So I advise all of us children, of course we all have parents, right? So I advise all of us children to also try as much as possible to honor our parents, because it's one of the ways that guarantees our blessings from God. So let's try to honor our parents. Let's try to honor our elders, and I pray God will help us. So concerning this guy now, the only thing that can be done, if the siblings want to help him, the only thing they can do for him now, right, is to just keep praying for him, because I don't know, keep praying for him, keep advising him, and I pray God will help him. I pray God will help him, seriously. So that's it. um I've said what I have in mind. If you have anything you want to say, any advice you want to give, or anything you want to say concerning this issue, please drop it in the comment section. If you have a story you want to share with us, I'm going to be dropping the email. You can send in your stories or your questions via the email. I'm going to read it out. We talk about it, but I will keep you anonymous. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoy this content, if you learned one or two from this content, please and please like this video, subscribe, share, and let's grow together. And parents, please, if you know that you're not ready to train up a child, if you know that you're not ready to make the sacrifices required to train up the child, to pray for your child, because even the training is God that will help. So as you're training your children, you always pray for them as well. So but if you're not ready to make all these sacrifices, it's even better not to give birth yet until you're ready, because these are the reasons why we have a lot of nuisance in the society today. I pray God help us. All right guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.